Oh, that's dope, dude. Guess what? Spotify has been hacked before, and guess what they stole? User credentials, like usernames and passwords. Now, if I put my photo of my ID on the fucking Spotify so they can know that I'm 18 fucking years old to listen to goddamn music, the guy could just steal that. He can just take my fucking ID. That's fun, isn't it? Isn't that fucking awesome? But guess what? You know, if I'm not with this and I'm actually against this and I'm fighting back against it, I'm just advocating for predators. This has been such a long time in the making. I'm sorry if this is going to come out of nowhere. I know this is going to be a very shocking intro. I don't care. I got to get myself ready. I got to look nice and good. I'm on my way to work right now, but luckily I got there. I live real early, so I can do this. Well, not this specifically. I didn't have this idea until I saw Critical's video just now about the Spotify thing. But this has been a long fucking time coming. I'm gonna rant about Spotify. I fucking hate that app so much, but I have to use it all the fucking time, and it's the place where all my fucking music's been, and my music's probably been there for fucking years. I think it's probably been like, I don't know, because it's still it's linked to my old email account that I used when I was a kid. It's probably been about, I'd say 8 years I've been paying for Spotify, or I've been using Spotify probably for like 8 years. Probably even longer than that. I don't know when hold on. When was Spotify created?
2006, Stockholm, Sweden.
Okay, so it was created in Stockholm, Sweden in 2006. I honestly have probably been using it since 2006 because when it came out, it was a big music platform, and I never had an Apple phone, so I had to use the other thing because Google Play Music. No one fucking talks about Google Play Music. Everyone talks about Apple Music or iTunes and Spotify because those are the two big ones. If you have an Apple, you get iTunes. Even if you have Apple, you usually get Spotify. If you have Android, you get fucking Spotify. So I've probably been using it 2006, and when Spotify first came out, that app was fucking legendary. I'm pretty sure the premium was like $6, maybe even cheaper than that. I don't fucking remember. I don't have time to research it right now. I'm just gonna go off my memory, but it was like really cheap. It was really cheap for the Spotify Premium because the only thing Spotify Premium gave you was no ads on your fucking music. You could skip any fucking song you wanted. You could pick any fucking song you wanted. You could hit shuffle at any time. You could shuffle through your playlist. You could do whatever. You could add songs to things. You could literally use the app for basically free. The only thing that changed was that you had ads or you didn't have ads. Now, there was literally no problem with that. They could have probably kept that same formula going for years, and the only thing that would have happened was the meme would have stayed, where it was like when you're listening to Bro's music playlist at the party, and then you hear, now let's take a second for a 30-second ad break, so you can have 30 minutes of free music. You know, that bullshit. That's the big, but you know, 30 seconds of ads for 30 minutes of music for free. That's pretty fucking good. And you know, and the ads weren't that annoying. You saw some funny things, and they had some personal things, and the AI voices they used were goofy sometimes. I really like the old woman. She said some funny stuff. But it was fine. You didn't need to change that. There was no reason to fuck with anything other than to make it other than greed and to just make it more annoying. So what they did later on was they were like, oh, so you can still add songs to playlists, and you can still fuck shit up, and you can still skip songs and everything, but you can no longer pick the songs that you want to listen to. We're going to take away the one part of music that everyone enjoys, which is, you know, having a song pop into your head that you really want to hear, and then being able to go and find that song quickly on your playlist or in your thing, click it, and have it play, add it to your queue, and do whatever. They said, no. We're not gonna do that anymore. We don't like you. We don't want you to pick your music. We're gonna stick you in a shuffle thing unless you buy our premium, which has now gone up in price. Every single time they took a feature away from the free thing of Spotify, they made the premium price go the fuck up because they knew it made it more inconvenient if you're listening to music unless you bought the fucking premium. It's like $15 fucking now to listen to music on Spotify. It's like $15-20, I think. Dude, I've been paying that shit for fucking years. I've probably given them assholes over like $4,000 in 20-minute $20 intervals. It's fucking crazy. It's so stupid and annoying. And you know, honestly, I'm gonna say it. It's pretty gay. And after they took the shuffle thing away, I think they took away your ability to I think you could still add songs to queue, but you wouldn't be able to pick them. I don't fucking know, but I know that they took away eventually liking songs and they took away like being able to like. I think at one point you could literally, the only ability you had without Spotify Premium was you could make a playlist and you could skip 3 songs for free, and then you had to watch ads again to do whatever. You know, and it was just so fucking annoying. They just made it so hard to listen to music, and they were like, they then upped the price of it, where it's like, okay, you want this? You gotta fucking buy this subscription service, pay monthly for it, and it's gonna be way overpriced, and you're just listening to music. You're literally just listening to music. It's an insane margin of like pricing for just to listen to music. Okay, fine. You don't want me to skip my own fucking songs. You don't want me to have the freedom to listen to the music, one of the life's greatest pleasures. People make music for me to listen. I don't know. You get stuff for the royalties and everything, I'm pretty sure, from the artists for having them have their songs on your app. I know that because I have an artist on my own record label, Blue Media Records, that pays for his songs to go on Spotify. They pay you to do that. Why the fuck do you need my money for me to listen to it when they're already paying you for it to be on the app, but you're gonna play fucking ads anyway? You get overloaded with ads. I would have bought the premium to get rid of the fucking ads. Honestly, maybe if it wasn't $20, I would have bought it. But now, they're doing some whack shit, man. I find it best that I make my best videos when I'm angry and I'm ranting and complaining and yelling in like a hyphenated voice. I find those are my best ones. Those are my favorite creations that I created. Spotify, they just made it so inconvenient to listen to music, and it was just so annoying. And I know they just slowly started taking away more and more stuff that you could do. Like I know that you could keep skipping songs all the time, but eventually you would just get an ad that would pop up, and they'd like, okay, 30 seconds, 30 minutes of free music, and you could still skip your songs, and they took that away. They just slowly made it painful, and it was annoying, and it sucked, and everyone collectively just like sighed and just dealt with it, because Spotify was one of the biggest music apps that all artists use, like iTunes. And I think on iTunes you have to buy each song individually, so it might be a little worse. I don't know how iTunes works. I don't have an iPhone, never have, never will. I don't care. You can play pool with other people. I don't fucking give a shit. Spotify's like this big music conglomerate that everybody was fucking using. All these artists were fucking using it and shit. So it was the one place where all music congregated, and they knew that. Hence why they raised the price. Those fucking Swedish bastards. I'll turn you into meatballs. So now what they're doing, and this fucking Peter Kyle or whatever dipshit ass is advocating for it, and so many other people are probably advocating for it because they're stupid and they're morons. Spotify is going to make you verify your fucking age when you go to listen to music now. Even if you put on your age there, your birthday, your actual birthday, and it's like, oh, I'm 18, it says it, they're not going to believe you anymore, because they're going to play a song that has a little curse word in it, and you're going to play fucking Kim by Eminem, and they're going to be like, oh, no, you can't listen to this, you're way too fucking young. Obviously, if you're a kid, don't listen to that song. It's incredibly violent, and not for children. It's going to pop up, and it's going to be like, you have to verify your age, and you click, yes, I'm 18, and it's going to tell you, put your fucking ID on my music app. You know, your ID that has your license number on it and your birthday, and this is not my ID. Let's see. Your ID that has all your important information that you probably shouldn't just share and put on a fucking app. Your date of birth, date of expiration, weight, height, sex, classification, family name, given names, customer identification, all these other codes you have on. There's all this fucking shit on that. Yeah, you should totally just put it on a fucking app that definitely can't get hacked and has a bunch of cybersecurity. It hasn't been hacked before. Give me a second. Has Spotify ever been hacked?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
She didn't understand because she wouldn't answer me a fucking question. First, Spotify's been fucking hacked. I mean, you know what? I'm supposed to... Oh, that's dope, dude. Guess what? Spotify's been hacked before. And guess what they stole? User credentials. Like usernames and passwords. Now, if I put my photo of my ID on the fucking Spotify so they can know that I'm 18 fucking years old to listen to goddamn music... The guy could just steal that. He can just take my fucking ID. That's fun, isn't it? Isn't that fucking awesome? But guess what? You know, if I'm not with this and I'm actually against this and I'm fighting back against it, I'm just advocating for predators. I want children to be unsafe on the internet that they've been on for years already. They basically run already. You know, I just want them to be unsafe. I want them to be kidnapped. I want them to be preyed upon. I want it to happen. Don't take any of those words out of context, please. This is a joke. It's all a joke. I don't want it to fucking happen. But apparently, saying you don't want to put your fucking identification and your personal details on the fucking app that can easily be hacked by a bunch of anonymous hacker groups, or information gets easily stolen because they're not fucking secure, because these companies spend so much money trying to fucking, I don't know, advertise the new fucking Doja Cat album on a billboard in Times Square. They can't pay for fucking cybersecurity to make sure that the information I'm putting on can't get fucking stolen or something, but it's fine though, because they need to make sure I'm 18 so that children are safe. On Spotify. Who is preying on children on Spotify? You can't even message people on there. What's the point? What is the point in this? I might get the whole YouTube thing, or like the TikTok thing, where they're like, okay, there are other people on there that you can talk back and forth with, and that you can conversate with, and they could be, adults that have a bad aviations, that's not the word, or bad ideas with children or whatever. That I kind of understand. I still think it's fucking stupid, because I feel like if you're a child, you have a parent, and that parent, I'm of the belief that the parent should be the fucking one watching their child as their child is on the internet and protecting their child from the things on the internet. I don't believe it should be the internet's job to censor itself and make it worse for everyone else around it, just because these children who become iPad kids, because their parents are like, no, I don't need to fucking raise my kid, I'll have Baby Shark do it. Let their kids sit there all day, and then this issue arises because of, no, I think what you should do, you should probably pay more attention to the fucking parents. They're not parenting their fucking children. I'm sorry, I don't have kids, maybe I'm fucking wrong, but I have got a lot of siblings. I've seen this shit. I literally have a brother who sits on his iPad all day, every morning, plays fucking Fortnite, plays PS5 at 6 o'clock in the fucking morning, and it's fucking insane. It's fucking crazy. I don't get the words that he says. He knows trends that I haven't even heard of about. Yeah, the internet's fucking scary. But if my mom, my dad, I'm sorry you guys see this, and catch your eye, you're catching a stray here. If my mom, my stepdad fucking took the goddamn iPad away from him and took the fucking thing away, he gonna be scrolling down on YouTube, finding these rabbit holes with fucking pregnant Spider-Man, hearing words he probably shouldn't hear about yet. He wouldn't. I'm sorry, but it's just fucking true. I've seen it happen with my own fucking eyeballs. If my little brother, who was like 5 years old, wasn't given a tablet when he was like fucking 3 and got addicted to it, and they didn't just let him sit there all day scrolling on it while he did whatever and not watching what he's looking at, it wouldn't be the way it fucking is now. I've seen it. It's fucking crazy, and they do stop him a little bit. I'm not saying that they just let the iPad do all the work. They'll take it away from him, but there are times where it's fucking, it gets too fucking much, and he finds things that he shouldn't find, and it's fucking crazy. But that is not the fault of the internet. The internet's been around forever. When I was a kid, I didn't have that issue. I didn't get a phone until I was 13 fucking years old. And I think that's great. When I got the social media late, I don't understand all the trends, or I wasn't there when it was getting up, so I don't get all like the metadata that people use nowadays. And I'm not super in there, but that's why I get really confused when I see things. I'm like, wait, what the fuck are people? Oh no, this has been going on the internet for years. I don't know that. I was into the internet and everything like that. But I know my friends who also were, and they were in the time when like 4chan and Reddit were popping off back in the day. They were still niche websites or something, and they're not this fucked up to the point where they would need to like advertise their age, or not to verify their age in order for them to be safe from the internet. It was just, the internet was fine until a bunch of people got, I don't know what I'm trying to say anymore, but it's just stupid. Who is preying on children on Spotify? It doesn't make sense. And this is only in the UK for right now, but it's going to go to the US eventually, probably, most likely. And when it does, I'm going to be pissed, dude. I've spent so much money. I've given them so much cash out of my goddamn bank account just to listen to fucking music that I want, to pick my own fucking songs that I want to when I'm in the mood for like certain music, like lo-fi, hip-hop, rap, rock. I get to choose that now, only because I pay them 20 fucking bucks a month. Now I'm going to have to give them my ID. I'm going to have to give them my information. I don't want to do that. I don't want you watching me. I don't want the government to have a fucking handhold on my... They already do, because it's my ID and my driver's license. But I don't want to put that on an app where someone else can now go onto that app, steal that, see that, and take it away. And now they're going to do it for YouTube too, which is what I'm making this fucking video on. If I swear to God, if I shave my beard and YouTube their AI thinks that I'm fucking 18 and registers it like that, and they say, oh, your channel's going to be terminated if you don't give us your fucking driver's license. What the fuck am I going to do? I'm going to have to do it, obviously, but now I have run the risk of keeping my personal information that's something that I should keep personal on a public app that could easily just be taken. It's just so fucking stupid. It's annoying. But you know, I'm a predator because I'm advocating for adults to prey on children. Because I don't want verified that I'm 18 years old on the internet. Yep, that's right. Goodbye.